My friends, this is a great time to become a channel member. Every week now I'm posting uncensored videos exclusively for my channel members, along with custom emojis and live streams for members at the Arch-Villain level where you get to talk to me directly. Please consider supporting this channel by clicking the link in the video description and joining us in our fight to save pop culture. And also, check out our Patreon and Subscribe-Star pages for exclusive content you won't find anywhere else, including Harvey Cthulhu's insane podcasts, photos of my vast toy collection, and members at the Legionnaire level receive a signed photo, membership card, and certificate signed by me. You'll find the Patreon link in the video description as well. Thanks for watching, my friends, and now on to the video. Greetings, my friends. I am Dictor Van Doomcock, the future ruler of Earth, broadcasting from my hidden base at the center of the Earth. And oh my, how quickly times are changing in Hollywood. The past decade saw Tinseltown transforming into a woke wonderland of over-the-top activism and propaganda assaulting us every waking hour in the media, remaking classic movie after classic movie into warped parodies of their former selves, corrupting franchises into DEI propaganda vehicles, and essentially building funeral pyres for the so-called patriarchy, and then throwing themselves and their profits onto the flames. This contempt for their audiences and oblivious disregard for the need for profit was a peculiar form of madness that was only sustainable for as long as subsidies from wealthy puppet masters were shoring up the losses. But now, in the current political climate, it appears the subsidy well has run dry, and so sanity, it seems, is returning to Hollywood, and even more pointedly, to Disney. You would think that failure after failure would have brought them to this point sooner. God knows. You can't have an endless list of DEI failures as bad as the Marvels and the Eternals without some kind of come-home-to-Walt moment. But despite having taken so long, it looks like the mouse has taken a major step away from the agenda abyss, as revealed recently in an SEC filing. Remember a Disney program called Reimagine Tomorrow? This was an internal Disney DEI program that caused a lot of anger and negative publicity when internal meeting/training videos in the Reimagine Tomorrow program were leaked to the public by activist journalist Chris Rufo. And in these videos, the architects behind this program celebrated the fact that moving forward, Disney content was going to be jam-packed with propaganda advancing DEI principles, concepts, and goals with the aim of indoctrinating viewers, including and perhaps especially children. That's right, my friends. Parents who saw this expose realized they could no longer just plop their kids in front of Disney Plus while they did housework and have confidence their kids would be harmlessly entertained for a few hours. Oh no. These activist content creators were proudly shoveling all sorts of politicized content into their shows as much as they could get away with, as described by executive producer LaToya Ravenow in a video statement. Quote, "On my little pocket of proud family Disney TVA, the showrunners were super welcoming. Our leadership over there has been super welcoming to my not at all secret gay agenda. They're going hard. I don't have to be afraid to have these two characters kiss in the background. I was just, wherever I could, adding queerness," unquote.
Yeah, you covered this in a few videos at the time, Doomcock. This wasn't the only statement in those leaks that raised eyebrows. It was a dedicated attempt to inject propaganda into every possible venue in an attempt to indoctrinate and change society, including children's programming. But as it turns out, it hasn't gone so well for them, has it?
No, Harvey Cthulhu. Really, it hasn't gone well for them at all. And Disney is beginning its shift back to the sensible center at last, as documented in a report by Fox Business titled, "Disney Drops Controversial Reimagine Tomorrow Program as Company Pares Back DEI Initiatives." In this article, they state, quote, "Disney confirmed they are ending their Reimagine Tomorrow program after Fox News Digital exposed they didn't include the controversial DEI program in their latest SEC filing. The House of Mouse announced that they're ending the program along with a slew of other DEI initiatives in an email first reported by Axios sent to employees. The Reimagine Tomorrow program was thrust into controversy after a 2022 meeting it hosted where an executive boasted of her not-at-all-secret gay agenda was unearthed by conservative activist Chris Rufo. Disney dropped Reimagine Tomorrow from its 2024 SEC filing, but today's announcement goes further by confirming that the program has been terminated and its website has been shut down. Additionally, Disney will no longer use DEI as a factor in its employee compensation. The movie, TV, and theme park powerhouse will now instead use new talent strategy metrics which are centered on, centered on business success, unquote.
What? Are you serious? Is this a move towards merit-based compensation based on actual performance and financial success? My God, have I fallen into a time warp? Check the calendar, Doomcock. Is this the year 2000 all over again? Holy shit, Batman. If this is correct, then that means Disney is going to start focusing on profits? And to focus on profits, they'll need to focus on quality and respecting the audience and toning down the agenda crap and maybe hiring actual writers to write actual scripts instead of scrapbooking everything? How could this be?
As Charlie Brown will attest, getting your trick-or-treat bag consistently filled with rocks is no fun, Harvey Cthulhu. Eventually, you're going to want a proper ghost costume that isn't completely filled with holes so that you can get some actual candy when you go from theater to theater. I'm hoping, for the sake of Disney and of the audience, that this is a signal to the world that Disney, and Hollywood in general, are ready to shake off this DEI fever and get back to the business of business. Because when movies are excellent, audiences are happy, and when audiences are happy, Hollywood makes money. And that's exactly how things are supposed to work in the entertainment ecosystem. The audience actually matters. The quality of the project actually matters. Fidelity to the canon of past projects matter because it matters to audiences. These are things that will lead Disney back to the road of great success and profitability if they will only ease on down that road.
Man, I remember the days when a new Star Wars project or a new MCU project, a new Disney movie would be, greeted with excitement and joy. Those days, they are long gone, but man, I sure do miss them. I know a lot of people out there miss them. I just hope Disney hasn't done so much damage to their reputation that it's going to be impossible for them to recover to the point where they were.
I think it's going to be impossible for them to get to the point where they were one of America's most trusted and loved brands, but it doesn't mean that they can't significantly recover. It doesn't mean that eventually, with good faith and excellent hits and great entertainment, they can't achieve something akin to their past glories. However, I think the scar tissue may be too deep for a complete recovery. Still, it's promising news, Harvey. From the center of the earth, this is Dictor Van Doomcock bidding you all, my friends, stay angry. Ha 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 ha